Yeah. Welcome back. Your boy Joe Sav.
Drunk.
Mr. Sober.
Man, you here at the BBQ at beatonupradio.com. Stop playing.
This group got me feeling good, man. I swear, dude.
You know who that is? Yeah.
Let's just get in on it.
Yeah. That's that J Electronica.
Hey, but you know what? It's fly. It's fly.
Man, it's fly. Come on, man. Stop playing, man. This your boy. We on right here, Melodic Marinade. We're going to be talking to this week's guest.
Who's our guest today, brother? Who's our guest?
This week's guest we got coming all the way from the LBC, man. My bad.
562.
You know what, man? We misspoke a little bit because we had YX from the Z-Rods Music last week, right? And
T. Musso was actually from Carson, too.
Yeah, T. Musso was from Carson, man. We just got caught up in that whole just Carson flow, man. But my man's from 562, holding it down. Long Beach, Strong Beach.
On the map today.
Man, everybody give it up to my man's Dallas KACEY.
Yeah.
Let's bring it.
Dallas, man, what's good, bro?
What's going on, Joe?
Man, stop playing, man. My man, Germ Squad, stop playing. Yeah.
Yep.
So, man, hey, talk to us, man. Dallas KACEY, man. Who is Dallas KACEY?
What's going on, man? Well, I'm just a young kid, 18 years old, out of Long Beach, California.
Okay.
Started out doing like the whole poetry, spoken word, underground type thing, and then the homie suggested I should put it on beats. Started flowing like that, and then ever since that's what I've been doing.
Nice. And how old are you right now? I'm sorry.
I'm 18 right now.
18.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen.
He's legal.
Cougars? Cougars.
Oh,
Cougars.
No.
Nah, we just playing.
No, man. Hey, come on, man. You probably have a young shotty at the house, man. You know,
I do.
man. So
hey, shout outs to her.
Sober, man. You about to get my man.
Hey,
Shout out to Shody.
Hey, like I said,
Okay, so, man, don't worry about the Cougars, bro, man. You know what I mean? When you double in age, you'll be a silverback and you'll be all good, man. Stop playing. So,
never heard that one.
man, my man said he a young cat from Long Beach, man.
Right,
He used to do some spoken word a little bit.
Right.
And so now you on the Germ. How did you connect with Germ?
Well, you know what? I knew Cy from a previous project, and we had made a few tracks together.
Okay.
And then he actually he told me about the whole movement that him and Baby Down and the G-Rods was going to put on.
Gotcha.
And he asked me to be a part of the movement, so hopped on board with him.
Got you. I mean, so what inspired you to kind of get into like hip hop and like you said you're 18, man. That's fresh, man. That's young. Right. And so like when did you really start to, you know?
You know what? I grew up listening to hip hop and I always appreciated it. I mean, my dad grew up. He had me on hip hop. So, I mean, I just always listened to it, all my relatives, you know. I grew up in Long Beach, and everybody I kicked it with listened to hip-hop, too. So, I just always listened to it, but I never thought I would end up doing it myself.
Got you.
Right, so, yeah.
Nice.
So your dad was one of your biggest inspirations in the hip-hop game?
He was. I mean, he wasn't.
I'm sorry. Is.
He is. Right, he is. He actually, he wasn't too, like, mainstream about it, but him and his homies are always, I always caught them kicking little freestyles here and there, and that inspired me a little bit. So yeah. Okay,
man. So upcoming projects that you got going on, right?
Right.
Because I know Germ Squad is going real heavy. I see a lot of heavy rotation on YouTube.
Right.
Man, Facebook,
the
Twitter,
website, everything.
Man, website is ridiculous.
It's
man.
bananas
so,
for you right now.
Yeah. So like, just tell me a little bit about like what your individual projects are.
All right, well, right now I'm working on Cloud 7 Volume 2. I had dropped Volume 1 September 17th last year, which is still available on Reverb Nation, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
And so right now I'm working on Cloud 7 Volume 2 as well as a double drop I have going called Switching Lanes.
Okay.
And so the first one will be probably about a 15-track project. And then the Switching Lanes project will probably be like an EP, 5-6 tracks.
Nice.
And that's just me, like, I'm going to get on the country beat, I'm going to get on the rock beat, a dubstep beat. It's me getting out of my lane and trying some new stuff.
And is that the format of using the Switching Lanes as your next title for your next album?
Right, yeah.
Switching Lanes, trying to get out of the norm?
Well, not so much trying to get out of it, because Cloud 7 Volume 2, I'm still going to be doing the smooth tracks and what everybody's used to. But with Switching Lanes, that's just me exploring my creativity as an artist. So instead of always getting on the same beats, I'm going to get on the dubstep beats and, the rock beats or anything Chaz cooks up. I'm good.
Country? We gonna do country too?
Yeah, you know, might sing a little bit.
Little Miley Cyrus?
Country, man.
A little
Oh,
bit.
Yeah,
come on,
nice.
man, come
Party
on.
in the LBC.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Always,
hey,
always.
brothers, who's been some of your inspirations in the game, in the hip hop game?
In the game,
Just
man.
like, who
Nas
did you
is-
first? Who inspires you to really want to be like, man, I want to go in. I want to go in.
It was probably Nas when
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I used to look up to Jay, and then when Nas dropped that Ether, I said, okay, that's a problem, because you know Jay's my favorite rapper, and for him to do that to Jay, just it inspired me. And then you know since then I've been a real big J. Cole fan, Kendrick, you know Ab-Soul and the whole Top Dog,
nice.
and then Slaughterhouse, Crooked Eye out of Long Beach. So I always looked up to them.
So what I loved about you is that you drop lyrics like, you know, I'm not trying to say you're like Nas or anything, but
Right.
you make it similar like Nas to where it makes you think.
Right.
It draws you in when you start speaking through the mic, man. That's something that I love about what you do.
Right, and that's what I try to do. I mean, a lot of music nowadays is just, you know, is verbatim. What you hear is what you get. You get
Gotcha.
it kind of quick, but I like making music that makes people think.
Nice.
You know, one thing that I found out about you, and I don't know if people know this, but you know, one thing that you stress on your music is that you don't drop any
Cussing.
No
any
bombs.
cussing at all.
No
Wait,
cussing.
what'd you say?
Yeah, I don't cuss in any of my music.
Wow.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I mean, I'm not trying to put on a front because, to be honest, I do, you know, I cuss in my regular conversation life.
Yeah.
Not so much, but it does come through. But as far as my music, I feel like, you know, my family, my grandma, my mom, all my aunties, they helped me get to where I'm at. And so for me to have all the support from them, and then I get up and I do this music, and this music is reaching all kind of people. And if I'm cussing on it, they can't even listen to it.
That's true.
And that's
So,
the
it's out of-
awesome thing about this is that you don't cuss, and it appeals to the older generation.
Right.
People can pick it up, and even the pastor can pick it up and listen to it.
Exactly.
Like, this man is speaking words.
Right, so I just felt like for them to get me where I'm at and show as much support as they've shown, the least I can do is make music that they can listen to.
That's
So,
awesome.
you know, yeah,
That
that's
is
where
awesome.
that came from. And on top of that, I got four little brothers and a little sister at home, all under 10 years
Man,
old. So
hold on.
Big brother.
I'm big bro.
example.
I got to set an example for them. You
Doing
feel me?
big things.
Why, you know what's so crazy about that is that's one of the first times I've ever heard that from a hip hop artist, because when
Right.
you listen to like a lot of these hip hop artists, a lot of it is not conscious at all. You know what
Right.
I mean? A lot of it's just them kind of going in, and it's about everything that's more materialistic than any. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
It's about the women. It's about the money,
Right.
the jewelry, the cars.
Right.
You know, everything that's not
Material.
Right, and not to knock that type of music, because you know I listen to YG and Tiger and
Yeah,
all them too. But
exactly.
you know, it's just when it comes to what I make, I prefer something that'll make people into critical thinkers.
And
Wow.
that's
Yeah.
that's the joy of what you do, and I find that when you think, when you're thinking outside the box as you do, it allows people to open up their minds to other things.
Right,
You
it
know.
does.
You
And
gotta
so-
applaud a band like that, man. Gotta
Appreciate
applaud a
that,
band
brother.
So what's some of your favorite tracks that you've actually already recorded and that's already out there that, you know?
Well,
People
my
really
first
dig.
one is "Closer to My Dreams" over Drake's beat,
Got you.
and it's not. It's yeah. So that's one. That was the first track I ever recorded, and that one was like man. That's my baby. I put my heart and soul into that one. So
Why do you say that?
I mean, I just touched on everything from, you know, my grandfather's death that led me to this music thing, and, you know, everything from relationship problems and my talks with God and my family, my little brother. I touched on everything on it, so, and that was my first one, too, so.
So you gotta
Wow.
love that. A man who's forefront about, you know, what he believes in, and that's always an awesome thing.
Appreciate
Exactly.
that.
That's actually a rare thing coming from an 18-year-old all the way up from Long Beach, California. Not knocking the city or nothing, but just being the age that he is.
Right.
That's a beautiful thing.
Oh yeah, man. It's crazy, man. Dallas Casey's up in here doing
Come
it big, man.
Appreciate it, fellas.
Hey, Dallas, so besides you mentioned Volume 2, right?
Right.
So how was Volume 1?
Volume 1 actually, it was a production that I put on,
Uh-huh.
and my friend from Compton engineered the whole thing, but no beats were original. I was using, you know, Drake's beats and beats I found off the internet. But the second tape, everything's gonna be produced by Chaz Rocks for the most part. You
Got
know,
you.
the producer out the Germs, and so yeah, this is gonna be an original project. Still speaking on the same things, the same vibe, except I can say that it's all, you know, it's all homemade.
I've been hearing a lot about this dude, Chaz Rocks.
Oh my goodness, man.
Who's this cat?
Chaz Rocks, man. He's from Carson. He's our producer out the
Okay.
Germs.
Yeah.
Man, this cat. I mean, you know, he produced for Tanel and that she's reggae or reggae R&B soul. And then he produces for Isaiah. He's R&B, and then he produces for all of us as rappers. And I'm telling you, you can tell him what direction you want the song to go, what sounds you want to hear, the melody, and it's nothing to that guy, man.
Man, it's just
Beast.
like like Beethoven, right? He kind of just hears that
Beethoven
music.
and hip hop, man.
Like, did you ever
He can do it all.
imagine yourself switching lanes? You like how I use that, switching lanes? Did you ever imagine yourself switching lanes from doing spoken word to putting it on the mic, putting it on wax?
You know what? It wasn't so far fetched as a lot of people think. I mean, it all has to do with wordplay and being a wordsmith. So just taking it from doing it a cappella onto instrumentals wasn't too hard.
Okay, and you and your man's Young Cypher are doing major things as far as allowing the young folks to open up their minds to using, like you said, wordplay.
Right. I mean that guy, he got the he can storytell and he got it all. Wordplay, punchlines, all that.
Yeah, to creatively think outside the box as you guys do is awesome. Is awesome.
Like the choice of words, bro.
Hey man, you just stepped this game. Is your boy drunk back at it, man?
Man, I think he's coming down from his drunkenness. You know what I'm saying?
He's sobering up. Right on.
So, man, my man Dallas KACEY is definitely in the building, man. We're actually gonna my bad. I'm sorry about that. Before we actually go to take this break, how can people contact you, and do you have any other like different events that you want to kind of like plug out there?
Yeah, you guys can reach me on Twitter at Dallas KACEY Germs, DALLAS KACEYGRMS.
Got you.
And you can find me on Facebook, same name, Dallas KACEY.
Okay.
You can find me on the website grajmusic.com.
Okay.
Germs TV on YouTube and all that. Yeah.
Oh, you guys got Germs TV?
Germs TV on YouTube. Yep.
Nice. That's
Germs Squad
yes,
represent.
Sir.
Wow.
Can I be on TV?
Come on.
No, you're made for radio, bro. Yeah. You have a face and body for radio.
Keep it hidden.
Right.
Keep it
Real
hidden.
quick, what is the LAMP program?
The LAMP program is actually a program out in Long Beach.
Okay.
And it services like what's it called? Well, it services youth that's I forget the word.
At risk.
At risk.
At risk, you could say that. It's
man, we was all at risk.
At risk, young adults.
We still
are
risky.
Right, but it provides a platform for at-risk youth and young adults to come through, and they provide a studio, and they have a photography department and all that, and myself as well as the rest of the Germs, Syph and Chaz and our manager Tadal, we're all over there every day just trying to help those kids learn the music game how it is now, because previously they were learning how to play instruments and things like that. So we're coming in there with the Logic and the Pro Tools and teaching them how to rap, songwrite, stage presence.
Awesome. So soon we can have a little Emma Rose walking around, snapping pictures.
Stop playing.
So it's just basically all of that. That project is, it's all about giving back to the community with that, because I mean, we don't get too much out of it, but just the fact that we know we're helping the community and, we're getting these kids off the street. And
that's a big prize in itself.
When you say you don't get too much, you get everything out of it.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it makes us feel good. That's for sure.
It's that feel-good feeling when you help people. So, man, you know what? Big ups to my man Dallas KACEY. He's not going to go anywhere because he's going to be on Real on the Grill right when we come back.
Right
don't you go nowhere. It's your boy Joe Sav.
Drunk.
Sober himself.
Stop playing.